Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Running Aces Casino, Hotel, and Racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Post time for the first race is at 6 p.m., just about 30 minutes away. There are currently no scratches and no driver changes on tonight's racing program. Again, post time for the first race is at 6 p.m., just about 30 minutes.
A fleeting moment of hope that today could be your day. For the trainers and grooms, it's a lifestyle of immense dedication, responsibility, and patience. This incredible gift of nature has become our passion. We are Minnesota Harness Racing. Standard-bred horses have rich bloodlines reaching back hundreds of years. They have the temperament, the physique, and the heart of a champion. Immensely powerful, exceptionally gentle, the standard-bred horse is built to race and loves every minute of it. It takes up to 2 years of training, 7 days a week, to develop a standard-bred into a racehorse. Personal attention and a one-on-one approach from a team of highly skilled individuals means every standard-bred horse receives the care and training to get them on track to success. These powerful and graceful animals give back in ways that most never witness. An emotional journey marked by dramatic wins, personal achievements, and a life of trust in their handlers. The economy benefits from harness racing. Their presence alone means hundreds of millions of dollars to rural and business economies. After all the training, all the nurturing, and years of anticipation, today is the day to show them what you've got. Start your heart racing. Minnesota Harness Racing.
The way you walk, the way you smile, you've got the competition beat by a mile. And when you kiss me like you do, I love the way you do the things you do.
All right, greetings everybody. Welcome back to Running Aces as we are set to kick off our 2026 live racing season right here tonight. Post time for the first race less than 20 minutes away from now. Welcome back, all of our racing fans. Welcome back to our horsemen, and a warm welcome back to all of our racing staff as well. We're very excited about tonight's opening program. We've got 9 races on tap for you tonight. As of now, we have no scratches this evening and no driver changes on tonight's racing program. Let's take a look at our news and notes segment for opening night tonight. Again, welcome back, everybody. 9 races on the program at Running Aces tonight. We have 50-cent pick 4 wagering starting in races 2 and 6 tonight. Again, pick 4 wagers starting in races 2 and 6 tonight. Don't forget about the 20-cent place pick all wager. It starts in race number 1, and that wager covers all 9 races tonight. It's a fun and unique wager. We are the only racetrack in North America offering a 20-cent place pick all, and it starts in race number 1. Also, don't forget about the 20-cent pick 5 jackpot wager. It's back this season, and it starts in race 5. The Pick 5 jackpot. We have a new race of the night sponsor this season at Running Aces, and it is Jonas K. And tonight's Jonas K race of the night is in race number 6, the Open Trot, going for $15,000. Pepsi Family Night specials on Sundays here at Running Aces. Kids coloring contest going on tonight. And we have the opening night giveaway, 2026 Racing Hanky, and that is sponsored by Surly Brewing. And we have Surly Brewing out here at the track tonight, located inside the casino, and they have tables set up and some tasting going on, as well as some raffle, chance to win some great prizes from Surly tonight. Stop by and visit their table. Again, that's located inside in the casino area. We also have our Sunday Soul Survivor contest going on. Fill out your entry slips for Soul Survivor and have them turned in to the front desk before race 2 to have a chance to win Soul Survivor tonight. Our food truck out at the track this evening is LC Food Truck. LC Food Truck, Vietnamese Asian cuisine, available out in the Finish Line Plaza at Running Aces tonight. There's also a full-service bar out in the Finish Line Plaza, as well as wagering terminals and additional seating. Finish Line Plaza is located down past the finish line, down at the west end of the building. Local conditions for tonight's racing program. The track condition is fast, temperatures in the 50s. We do have some wind gusts out there, 10 to 15 miles an hour from the east-northeast, which means those winds will be going into the backstretch. They'll be at the face of the horses, so the horses will be going into the wind down the backstretch. They'll have the wind at their backs in the home stretch. The winds are expected to start to calm down a little bit after 7 p.m. tonight. Changes on tonight's racing program. We just have a couple of notes for you. Again, no driver changes, no scratches so far on the program tonight. Race 1, please note number 4, Too Much, should be listed as a gelding. Race 1, the 4 is a gelding. And then all the way back in race number 9, Ad Lasix for number 6, Tutto Bene. And that horse did race with Lasix all the way up through December of 2025, and then raced a few starts without Lasix. Will be going back on Lasix tonight. Race 9, number 6, Tutto Bene, Ad Lasix. Horses of the night tonight from myself and our expert handicapper, Steve Lake. For me, I'm going to be with Peanut Butter Falcon. Peanut Butter Falcon in race number 5 is my horse of the night tonight. That's number 5. He is the reigning horse of the year in harness racing. Could wind up being a short price at post time, but definitely a major contender tonight. Peanut Butter Falcon with Scott Cisco is my horse of the night in race 5. Race 2, though, for Steve Lake, Lady Cassinia with Casey Leonard. Horse of the night, race 2, number 2, Lady Cassinia for expert handicapper Steve Lake. $20 win bet selections for Steve Lake on the program include number 2 in race 2, Lady Ksenia. $20 win bet play. Also for number 7, race 7, number 2, Next. And let's jump into the handicapping for tonight's first race. We're going to kick off the season with Maiden Pacers in race number 1, a field of 6. And do note, once again, number 4, Too Much, should be listed as a gelding. I think this is a fairly wide open field. It's a group of Maiden Pacers. Right now, the number 3 horse, Best Seat in the House, is the big favorite on the board right now at about 3 to 5 on the board. Earlier on, he was 1 to 9, 1 to 5s, taking a lot of action. So Long Shot Longo is probably going to be the favorite in race number 1 tonight with number 3, Best Seat in the House. I went at a horse at a better price than that right now, hovering at around 6 or 7 to 1, maybe up to 8 to 1. Currently is number 4, Too Much, making just the second lifetime start. I thought made a nice enough showing of himself at the Cannon Falls Fair. Finished second to the 2-year-old Colt Pacer of the Year last season, Set Free, well back in second, but kind of in a race of his own. I thought it was a nice showing for Too Much in his first lifetime start. And again, I think this is a fairly wide open maiden group here. And I think a couple of horses will get over bet in the wagering. So I'm looking for some value. I'm going to number 4, Too Much. Mooney Swenson will drive for trainer Quentin Schneider. 4, 3, 1, and 5 for me here in the first race. Again, I think it's fairly wide open. Steve Lake went with the 3. Best Seat in the House with Jerry Longo, 3, 1, 5, and 6. And Frank Drucker, 4, 1, 5, and 3 also going with Too Much here in the first race. And we introduce industry veteran racing analyst Frank Drucker into the mix here at Running Aces. He also provides fans with a tip sheet that is available for free at the program stand. You can pick up Frank's look or peek at the program tip sheet at the program stand. Provides selections and some commentary on each and every race on the program. Again, the tip sheets are free at the program stand. Those sheets are made by Frank Drucker. All right, good luck, everyone. We're about 15 minutes away from race number 1. Again, the track condition is fast. Temperatures in the 50s here at Running Aces. Looks like we're dodging the rain for most of the evening tonight, as the rain now looks like it may not show up until after 10 p.m. Great news for our racing program tonight. Thanks for joining us. Opening night action is coming up soon, less than 15 minutes away to race number 1. Good luck. Yeah, and don't forget, we do have the LC food truck here at Running Aces tonight out in the Finish Line Plaza. LC food truck is here tonight. Also, once again, don't forget, we have Surly Brewing located inside in the casino area doing some tasting tonight. They also have some raffles for some great prizes, fun prizes from Surly tonight, as well as being our sponsor for the opening night racing hanky giveaway. Again, Surly Brewing out here tonight at Running Aces. You can find them inside in the casino area. Ladies and gentlemen, our outrider here at Running Aces is Terry Scott, and the outriding horse tonight is Cowboy. And the horses for the first race are making their way onto the track for the post parade. Here's the field for tonight's first race. Number 1 is Norabelle, owned by trainer Rick Bertrand, also owned by Doug Flores and Amy Fichtner. The driver is Casey Leonard. Welcome to Running Aces, driver Casey Leonard. Number 2 is Big Risk Sally, owned by Amanda Frazier and Mazzy Cisco. The driver is the Cisco Kid, Scott Cisco. Number 3 is Best Seat in the House, owned, trained, and driven by Jerry Longo, Longshot Longo. Number 4 is Too Much, owned by QKS Racing and trained by Quentin Schneider. The driver is the General, Mooney Swenson. Number 5 is Emma Girl, owned by Larry Elvin and trained by Nicole Tate with driver Brady Jensen, Brady J on the 5. And rounding out the field is number 6, SD Baby Shark, Doot 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 Doot, owned by Sarah Solheid, and owned, trained, and driven by Brian Deachin. Brian the Assassin driving the 6. That's the field for the opening race. Post time is in 4 minutes. 4 minutes till post time. It kicks off tonight's place pick all wager. Also exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering. 4 minutes. Post time at 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to race 1. One minute to post. The starting gate is moving into position for the first race. It's your last call to wager. Last call for race one. Gates rolling. Field for the opening race of the 2026 season here at Running Aces, lining up and moving in behind the starting gate. Gates in motion. From the inside out, we have Nora Bell and Big Risk Sally. Best seat into house. Too Much. Emma Girl. And on the outside, SD Baby Shark Doot 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 Doot. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Field is all lined up behind the starting gate in the backstretch now. They're picking up speed, set for the 2026 opener. They're off and pacing. Fast away from the center is Emma Girl, who gets the first call up on the far outside. SD Baby Shark Doot 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 is challenging for second with Nora Bell, who now secures that second position. SD Baby Shark Doot 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 drops into third position as they race around the turn. Big Risk Sally is next in fourth, followed by Too Much. And the early trailer in the field is Best Seat in the House, has the last seat in the house right now in race one. And the field checks in at the quarter in even 30 seconds. 8 lengths covers the field from front to back. They pace in front of us for the first time and make their way towards the 3/8 marker. And Emma Girl shows the way here. It's Emma Girl on top by about a length and a half. Racing in the pocket in second is Nora Bell. Then we have SD Baby Shark Doot 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 in third. On the inside, Big Risk Sally is fourth. Long Shot Longo gets underway with the favorite on the outside from fifth position at 3-2. Best Seat in the House is moving up quickly. Has made up a lot of ground already, but still about 4 lengths off the lead. They're at the half in 59-3. The second quarter was faster than the first, 29-3. Down the backstretch they go. It's Emma Girl with command. Emma Girl and Brady J. Right there in the pocket in second is Nora Bell and Casey Leonard. On the outside, here comes Jerry Longo moving up with Best Seat in the House. Back to fourth now is SD Baby Shark Doot 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 Doot. Then we come back to the trailers in the field as they race around the turn. Big Risk Sally, and at the back of the pack as well as they round the turn is Too Much. 3/4 time was 1:28-2. They're at the top of the stretch and they turn for home. Trying to take them all the way is Emma Girl from the pocket. Here comes Nora Bell. Emma Girl still has the lead by 2. 1/16 of a mile to go. It's Emma Girl on the inside and Nora Bell on the outside. Down to the wire. Emma Girl. Emma Girl and Brady J going all the way in the opener. 157-1. Number 5, Emma Girl was first. Number 1, Nora Bell second. Number 6, SD Baby Shark Doot 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 third. It's a photo finish for fourth. 5-1-6 and a photo. Fourth was number 3, Best Seat in the House. In the winner's circle in tonight's first race of the season goes to number 5, Emma Girl. A winner tonight in 157 and 1/5. First lifetime win for Emma Girl, 4-year-old daughter of Bit of a Legend, owned by Larry Elvin. Imlay City, Michigan, trained by Nicole Tate. And winning driver, Brady Jensen. Emma Girl, 157, 1/5.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel if you
It's
know what I mean.
official. Race 1, official.
Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis, some brothers shooting dice. So
Playing
I
a little
said, let's
regulate
do it.
for winning driver Brady Jensen, defending champion driver Brady J. Scores in race number 1 with Emma Girl. $5.40 to win, $3.20 and $3.40. Second, number 1, Nora Bell, $4, $3.60. Third, number 6, SD Baby Shark, Doot 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 Doot, returning $6. A $2 exacta paid $22.60. 50-cent trifecta, $22.35. 10-cent superfecta, $7.41. Here is the order of finish in the first race. Number 1, Nora Bell, second. Number 2, Big Risk Sally, 5. 3, Best Seat in the House, 4. Number 4, Too Much, 6. Number 5, Emma Girl, the winner. And number 6, SD Baby Shark, Doot 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 Doot, was third. Top down, it was 2, 5, 4, 6, 1, 3 on the bottom.
I laid all them busters down, I let my explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked up.
On now is your race replay, sponsored by Kearney Insurance of Forest Lake. Again, race replay here at Running Aces, sponsored by Kearney Insurance of Forest Lake. Replay is on now. Second race is up next. Post time for race number 2 in 13 minutes.
Was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
All right, race number 1 of the season in the books, and it was Emma Girl getting the job done. Congratulations, winning trainer Nicole Tate and winning driver Brady Jensen, your champion driver from the last 2 seasons, the first to strike the winner's circle on the season this year, and he gets it done with Emma Girl very sharp on the front end, goes all the way in 157 and 1/5 to establish a career best. First lifetime win for Emma Girl. She graduates from the maidens in tonight's first race. $2 exact at $22.60, 50-cent trifecta over $22, and for a dime, that superfecta combination, $7.41. Race number 2 is up next. We have no changes all the way back to race number 9. Again, that only other note on the program, race 9, add Lasix for the 6 Tutto Bene. So here in race number 2, let's take a look. I'm going to go with the one on top here, Fox Valley Groupie. I thought this one was very sharp in the qualifier, very fast qualifying win. The last quarter was good. This horse pretty sharp coming in here. So the 2-horse Lady Ksenia also very sharp in the qualifier, right there at the finish. So another one to take a strong look at. But I used number 6 here, Go Till Midnight, in the exacta play as well. I thought this one has a good shot. Scott Sisko in the bike, I think, with a live chance here. Impressive record at the fairs in Iowa and at Cannon Falls. Did well as also. So very, very sharp. Does have a sharp record coming in here. All of them fair races. But for Team Anfinson, these good horses with a lot of good results at the fairs in Iowa and Minnesota usually translate well here when they come over to running aces. So Go Till Midnight could add some value. I think has a shot at the exacta here. So we'll go here 1, 6, 2, and 4 Fox Valley Groupie on the inside draw for me. Top selection for Steve Lake. He's going to go 2, 1, 4, and 3. Lady Ksenia also is his horse of the night selection tonight and a $20 win bet play. So the 2 on top for Steve Lake. Frank Drucker going with the 1 as well. Fox Valley Groupie 1, 3, 5, and 7. Don't forget, race number 2 starts the early pick 4 tonight. 50-cent wagering in the early pick 4. There's a look at my early pick 4 ticket going with 1, 2, and 6. Then we'll go with the 2 and the 4 in the third, the 4, 5, and 6 in the fourth. Then we're going to single back there in race number 5 with my horse of the night, the 5 horse there, Peanut Butter Falcon. Good luck in tonight's early pick 4, and we'll see them on the track here right now. They're headed out for the post parade. And here's the field for tonight's second race. Number 1 is Fox Valley Groupie, owned by Hart Walker and Jim Ballinger, with Dean McGee driving. 2 is Lady Ksenia, owned by Robert and Linda Greider and James Kish. Casey Leonard trains and drives. 3 is Luke Skyrocker, owned by Kathy Desert. Nick Rowland, the trainer and driver on Luke Skyrocker. Number 4 is Halftime Show, owned by Gary and Kay Rath, trained and driven by Gary Rath. 5, Rollin' at Aces, Brandon Jensen, the driver. Larry Jensen owns, Brady Jensen trains. The Gladiator drives, Rollin' at Aces, Brandon Jensen. 6 is Go Till Midnight, Scott Sisko, the Sisko Kid, the driver for Jay DeLong and John DeLong and Stephanie Amundsen, trainer Justin Amundsen. And the 7 is Prone to Wander, owned and driven by Rick McGee and trained by Michaela Delgides. That's the field for the second race. Start of the early pick 4. Horses on the track for race 2. 5 minutes till post time. 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Minnesota Harness Racing is tossing out T-shirts from the winner's circle after each race. If you'd like to have a chance to grab a T-shirt, again, winning connections of the winning horses are going to be tossing out T-shirts after each race from the winner's circle. So be down there close by the winner's circle to have your chance to grab a T-shirt. Also, stop by and visit with Emily from Minnesota Harness Racing. If you have any questions about horses or about harness racing, Emily is down there to answer questions. Again, Emily from Minnesota Harness Racing, located down by the winner's circle. Post time in 3 minutes. 3 minutes till post. It is last call for entries into the Soul Survivor contest tonight. If you haven't turned in your slips for Soul Survivor, please do so now. Turn in your Soul Survivor entries to the front desk here before race 2. Two minutes, 2. 1 minute. 1 minute. The starting gate is moving into position for tonight's second race. Starters calling for the field. And the horses are making their way toward the starting gate. Starting gate and its post time is sponsored by the Heartland Standardbred Sale, where the next Minnesota champions are sold each September. They're at the gate. Gates rolling. Running Aces starter Conrad Rapp and gate driver Andy Keene have the field in motion for tonight's second race. They're lining up and they're moving in. The heavy favorite on the board is number 1 Fox Valley Groupie at 3-5. Second choice is next door number 2 Lady Ksenia at 3-1. And the third choice is number 3 Luke Skyrocker at 5-1. Field is on gate. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Second race pacers in the backstretch. Gates picking up speed. There they go. And they're off and pacing, and it is Luke Skyrocker explodes off of the gate with speed for Nick Rowland to take command into the first turn. Luke Skyrocker opens up by 2, headed to the quarter. Fox Valley Groupie gets away in the second position. Lady Ksenia is third. As they round the turn, racing away in fourth position is Halftime Show. Back there in fifth is Roland at Aces, and the trailers in the field as they pass the opening quarter are Go Till Midnight and Prone to Wander. That quarter time is up in 29 seconds flat. At 10-1 on the board, Luke Skyrocker shows the way as they pass us for the first time. They've got one full circuit left to go. Luke Skyrocker to catch. Luke Skyrocker by a length and a half. Tightening in from second now is Fox Valley Groupie with Captain Casey. Casey Leonard in the bike right there second. As they round the turn, in third, it is Lady Ksenia. As they make their way past the half in 59-2 and head to the back stretch. Rather, in second there is Dean McGee with a Fox Valley Groupie. Then we have Captain Casey, Casey Leonard right there third with Lady Ksenia. And in the fourth position is Halftime Show. And then toward the inside next, Roland at Aces. Still the trailers are Go Till Midnight and Prone to Wander. The half was up in 59-2, second quarter 30-2. Tipping out, here comes Captain Casey on the move with Lady Ksenia. Draws alongside Luke Skyrocker for the lead right there, full of pace and looking to tip out. And come on from third is Fox Valley Groupie. Three quarters was quick, 28-2, 127-4, and they turn for home and fan out 3 across the track. Lady Ksenia takes the lead. On the outside, here comes Fox Valley Groupie, full of pace. Fox Valley Groupie takes the lead and takes off for home. Opening up, Fox Valley Groupie wins it. Over Lady Cassinia second. Flying late for third was Go Till Midnight. 155 and 2 for Fox Valley Groupie, who delivers at 2 to 5. One, 2, 6, and 4 posted. 1, 2, 6, and 4.
My name is Charles William Miller, Carlos Guillermo Millar. I was born in the United States, in a city called all my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
We're playing Lowrider by War. Victory song for winning driver Dean McGee, the Bobcat. Dean McGee headed back to the Gulf Shores Winner's Circle and running aces for race number 2 tonight. A winner with Fox Valley Groupie, delivering as the 2 to 5 favorite. She's a 4-year-old daughter of Some Star Somewhere, owned by Hart Walker and Jim Ballinger, trained by Brett Ballinger. The winning driver, Dean McGee. He'll be tossing T-shirt from the Winner's Circle. Winning connections, if you'd like to grab a T-shirt, possibly. Make your way down by the Winner's Circle right now. Fox Valley Groupie, a winner tonight in 155 and 2. First start of the season, first win of the season for Fox Valley Groupie.
Low rider, don't use no gas now. Low rider, don't drive too fast. Take a little trip, take a little trip, take a little trip and see. Take a little trip, take a little trip.
It's official. Tonight's second race now official. Winner number 1, Fox Valley Groupie, paid $280, $210, and $210. Second, number 2, Lady Cassinia, $260 and $220. And third was number 6, Go Till Midnight, $4. At $2 exacta was $5.60. 50-cent trifecta paid $8.75. 10-cent superfecta, popular combination, returning $2.88. Here's the order of finish in race number 2. Number 1, Fox Valley Groupie, the winner. Number 2, Lady Cassinia, 2. Number 3, Luke Skyrocker, 5. Number 4, Halftime Show, 4. Number 5 rolling at aces 6. Number 6 gold till midnight 3. And the 7 prone to wander 7. Top down was 1, 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, and 7 on the bottom. Winning time 155 2 fifths. Coming up next is the race replay. Once again, race replays here at Running Aces are sponsored by Kearney Insurance of Forest Lake. Post time for the upcoming third race, which starts the early pick 3 tonight in 14 minutes. 14 minutes to race number 3. Once again, reminder, after each race, the winning connections of the winning horse will be tossing a t-shirt from the winner's circle. If you'd like to have a chance to grab a t-shirt after each race, locate yourself near the winner's circle, as once again they will be tossing out a t-shirt from the winning connections after each race. Also, once again, don't forget, Surly Brewing is out here tonight. Surly is a sponsor of our opening night Racing Hanky giveaway. And they are also located out here this evening in the casino area with a table set up with tastings and also some raffle opportunities for some prizes tonight from Surly as well. So check it all out. Surly Brewing here tonight at Running Aces. They're inside in the casino area. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, all of us in the Minnesota harness racing community were saddened to hear of the recent passing of a Mr. Steve DeSomer. Tonight we remember Etienne Steve DeSomer, who had a strong connection to harness racing here in Minnesota as not only a top driver and trainer at the harness meet at Canterbury Downs all the way back in 1985, but also as the breeder of countless successful horses that have campaigned here at Running Aces over the years, including Silverlode, Frank's Best, and Frankie Provolone, to name a few. DeSomer was one of the top breeders in California for many years, was also very closely associated with the stallion Claudius Augustus, who sired many Running Aces winners, including the champion horses, the great mares Susie's Sister, as well as her full sister, My Little Susie. DeSomer was close friends with our very own Jerry Longo for over 60 years and has been a friend and mentor to many of our horsemen who raced on the California and Running Aces circuit. Steve DeSomer was inducted into the California Harness Horsemen's Hall of Fame in 2005. Again, all of us here, Minnesota Harness Racing and at Running Aces, remember Steve DeSomer. All right, race number 3 is up next on this evening's program. We've got the other division, the second division of the Maiden Pacers, going in tonight's third race. Field of 6 here, and again, as I said earlier, the maidens are usually fairly wide open. My selection here, the top pick is number 4, Sassy T. Could be the favorite at post time. Definitely faces easier competition. This is an East Coast Invader horse who was facing faster miles and probably some tougher horses out east, and makes debut here at Running Aces for the top barn for the last couple of seasons, the Jensen barn with top driver Brady Jensen in the bike. I like number 2, Catch a Falling Star with Josiah Miller. This is another horse that comes in from out east and will face some easier competition here. This is going to be just the 5th lifetime start for Catch a Falling Star, a filly by Always Be Mickey. Josiah Miller trains and drives, and a nice qualifying effort here at Aces for that one last time out in 58 and 4. I'm going to go with 4, 2, 6, and 3. I think it's pretty wide open for 3rd and 4th. Steve Lake going 4, 6, 2, and 3. And Frank Drucker, 4, 6, 2, and 5. Once again, Frank Drucker now provides a free tip sheet available at the program stands every night at Running Aces. Post time for the 3rd race in about 10 minutes. Again, race number 3 kicks off the early pick 3 wager. The horses are headed to the track for race 3. Here's the field for the 3rd race. Number 1 is Almar Easy Does It, owned by Kevin McGee, trained by Michaela Delginis with driver Rick McGee, Slick Rick. Number 2 is Catch a Falling Star, owned, trained, and driven by Josiah Miller and also owned by Kayliana Thompson. And it's Miller time, Josiah Miller in the bike. 3 is Sweet Cali Cat, the General Mooney Swenson, Lemoyne Swenson, the driver, the Hall of Famer here in Minnesota. Sweet Cali Cat is owned by Scott Ehrlich with trainer Kathy Plested. 4 is Sassy T, owned by Brady Jensen and Ken Stauffer. Brady J trains and drives Sassy T. For 5 is Melody Valley, owned, trained, and driven by Brett the Jet, Brett Erickson. And rounding out the field for tonight's third race is number 6, Best in Shadow, owned by Gary and Kay Rath, trained and driven by Gary Rath. That's the field for the third race. Start of the early pick 3. Post time is in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that Running Aces offers plenty of special events throughout the racing season. Check out our full schedule and calendar of special events on our website, runaces.com. Again, lots of special event nights throughout the season here at Running Aces. Check out the full schedule on our website, runaces.com. Our live racing schedule is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, all summer long. Post time on Tuesday nights for Dollar Night is 7 p.m., and Thursdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. Race 3 is coming up in less than 4 minutes, less than 4. Post time at 2 minutes, just 2. 1 minute. 1 minute. The Heartland Standardbred Seals starting gate moves into position. Starter has called for the field, and they're at the gate. They're at the gate for race 3. Gates rolling. Pacers lining up and moving in. Gate swings around the turn. Second division of the maiden pace tonight. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Field is all lined up behind the gate. They're ready for action. There they go. And they're off and pacing. Catch a Falling Star gets the first call out the center. Here comes Sassy T quickly up to challenge for the lead as they race into the first turn. And Sassy T drives up for Brady Jensen to take the lead. Catch a Falling Star gets the seat in second in the pocket. Racing away third is Sweet Cali Cat. Then in the fourth position, Almar Easy Does It in front of Melody Valley. The early trailer is Best in Shadow. Field covered by 8 lengths as they race past the opening quarter-mile post. Sassy T, the 2-5 favorite, shows the way. 30-1 for the quarter. No particular hurry out here as they make their way in front of us for the first time, passing the post. First time around, leading by 2, Sassy T. 1 full circuit to go. Gapping out just a bit in the pocket. Second, a loose pocket there for Catch a Falling Star. Sweet Cali Cat continues in the third position as they swing around the turn. Almar Easy Does It is about 5.5 lengths off the lead in fourth. Rough gated from fifth position is Melody Valley, who goes off stride. Going around that one is Best in Shadow. The half was up in 59-2, much quicker than the first stanza. 29-1 in the second quarter. And on top now by 4 lengths with 3/8 of a mile to go. It's Sassy T, now by 5, going towards 6 lengths as they race out of the far turn. Catch a Falling Star is in the second position. Still there in third is Sweet Cali Cat. Moving up from fourth position as they race on toward the 3/4 mark is Best in Shadow. Dropping back sharply there was Almar Easy Does It. And after the miscue, well back to Melody Valley. 3/4 is 1:28-1. Faster again there. They straighten away for home, and Sassy T is large and in charge here. Sassy T leads it by almost 7. 16th of a mile to go, and Sassy T continues to open up. Sassy T by 9. Home second was Catch a Falling Star with Best in Shadow in third. 1:56-4 for Sassy T. Put a ring around the 4. 4, 2, 6, and 3 posted here in the third race. 4, 2, 6, and 3.
Some skirts for the eve, so I can get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you skirts know what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These
Once again, they'll be tossing a T-shirt from the winner's circle coming up in just a moment. If you'd like to have a chance to grab a T-shirt, make your way to the winner's circle.
Myself, I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town.
Once again, we're playing Regulate by Warren G for winning driver Brady J. Brady Jensen back to the Gulf Shores winner's circle, driving double already on the opening night card tonight. Defending champion driver Brady Jensen scores here with the big favorite Sassy T, 3-year-old gelded son of Captain Crunch. Brady Jensen owns with Ken Stauffer, and Brady Jensen trains and drives Sassy T, victorious in a big way here, 156-4 tonight. First lifetime win for Sassy T.
Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on N-A-T-E and me, the woman to the G.
Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. A Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them names was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
And it's official. Results of tonight's third race are now official. Here are the payouts in race 3. The heavy favorite, number 4, Sassy T, 280, 210, and 210 again. Second choice, number 2, Catch a Falling Star. Second, 210 and 210. Third was number 6, Best in Shadow, 320. Popular combinations here. The $2 exacta was 380. 50-cent trifecta, 215. 10-cent superfecta, 77 cents. Here is the order of finish in the third. Number 1, Almar Easy Does It, 5. Number 2, Catch a Falling Star, 2. Number 3, Sweet Cali Cat, 4. 4, Sassy T, the winner. 5, Melody Valley, 6. Melody Valley was 6th. And number 6, Best in Shadow, was 3rd. Top down, it was 5, 2, 4, 1, 6, 3 on the bottom. Insurance rates up. You can rein in the savings with Kearney Insurance of Forest Lake. Kearney Insurance Race Replay is coming up next. The fourth race will be next on this evening's program. It features high five wagering, 50-cent high five wagering for race 4 in 15 minutes. All right, 3 races into the opening night program, and Brady Jensen, picking up right where he left off as the champion driver the last 2 seasons. He has 2 wins out of the first 3 races on tonight's program. First win of the season for the Jensen barn, and what a big win it was for Sassy T. She opened up on the field. She was just way too good in tonight's 3rd race. Sassy T delivers as the big favorite. All right, race number 4 is up next on this evening's program. It does feature 50-cent high 5 wagering. Let's take a quick look here. A couple of horses that stood out to me. Number 4 is Swan Hefe. I think this one has a big chance. It's been coming in here with a couple of sharp miles. Is racing out at Hoosier Park. Rick McGee will do the driving here for Team Anfinson, and I think Swan Hefe has a big shot here. The other horse I really like is Banker's Grace. Now, post position number 9, not the most desirable place to start. If she had a further inside post, a couple of notches inside, I probably would have picked Banker's Grace on top. Just off of the strength of that qualifier, went right to the front, was very strong in the qualifier, looked very impressive. Did not race last season, but was sharp as a 3-year-old and sharp as a 2-year-old as well. So Banker's Grace with the services of Scott Sisko for Danger Farms, trainer Dan Rowland. Definitely on the radar here for me. I like the 4 and 9 quite a bit here. Also, number 5, Kickham Jenny. This one, Mooney Swenson, will be in the sulky. This is an East Coast invader. Faces a little bit easier competition out here in this field tonight. High 5 wagering. Pretty much all of us honing in on the 4, the 5, and the 9. We have them in a little bit different order. I have 4, 9, 5, 6, and 1. Steve Lake, 5, 9, 4, 3, and 2. And Frank Drucker, 4, 9, 5, 1, and 3. Again, 50-cent high 5 wagering. Trotters in action coming up next in race number 4. Post time coming up in less than 10 minutes. Good luck. The Trotters lined up for race number 4, featuring high five wagering. Number 1 is Fun Pack, owned by John and Jeanette Anderson, trained and driven by John Anderson. Number 2, Spicy Moneymaker, owned by Joshua Horvat, trained by Katie Horvat. The Bobcat, Dean McGee drives. Number 3 is Busta Minda Goin' Spy, owned by Jessica Johnson, trained and driven by Downtown Nick Rowland. Number 4 is Swan Hefe, owned by Jay DeLong and John DeLong. Justin Amphitson, the trainer, and Slick Rick McGee. Slick Rick driving the 4. 5 is Kick'em Jenny, owned by Jose Cervantes, trained by Harold Herrera. Mooney Swenson, the general driving. Number 6 in the field is Wonderful, owned by Beckham Stables, trained by Jack Bannett, with Captain Casey Leonard. 7 is Mio L. Valentine, owned by Robin Beckleen, trained and driven by the Assassin, Brian Deachin. Number 8 is Model Good Looks, owned by Larry Jensen and Ken Stauffer. The trainer is Brady Jensen. The driver, the Gladiator, Brandon Jensen. And running out the field is number 9, Banker's Grace, the Cisco Kid. Scott Cisco has the lines for Banker's Grace for Geraldine and Dan Rowland. Horses on the track for the 4th race with high five wagering. Post time in 5 minutes. Post time at 3 minutes 3. 2 minutes. One minute till post time for race number 4. Once again, after this race, the winning connections will be tossing a t-shirt from the winner's circle. If you'd like to have a chance to grab a t-shirt, make your way to the winner's circle area right after the race. Post time, 1 minute for race 4. A starter has called for the Trotters. They're headed to the Heartland Standardbred Sale starting gate. Last call to wager. Gates rolling. Field is in motion. Going to have a little bit of fun with the call here, a little bit of opening night fun with the call of tonight's 4th race. There's a horse in this race, has an unusual name, a little bit of a different name, Bustaminda Goin' Spy, so pay attention to the race call here concerning number 3. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Off stride and way behind number 6. There they go. They're off and trotting, and Bustaminda Goin' Spy gets the first call. Out the center, away quickly is Kick'em Jenny, and from the far outside, here comes Banker's Grace, who charges up toward the front end, looking to take command, headed to the opening quarter. Banker's Grace will land on top, getting away in second, Kick'em Jenny. Back there in the 3rd position is Musta Go Spy, and then looking to drop in the 4th position as they race around the turn, settling in there. Settling in that 4th position, that is going to be Mio L. Valentine, and the quarter was up in 30 seconds even. They trot in front of us for the first time, passing the wire here with 1 circuit to go. The leader is Swan Hefe. Racing in second is Kick'em Jenny. There in 3rd position is Busta Wacka Macka Spy. Then back there in the 4th spot still, that is Mio L. Valentine as they swing for the half mile. The next position as they race past the half is going to be back there in 5th position, Spicy Moneymaker. And then tipping out and coming on is Model Good Look. Still way back the trailer after the break is the number 6 horse. They're at the half there. They were there in 59-3. That second quarter was in 29-3, and we've got another loose leader here. Banker's Grace has opened up by 5, headed around the final turn. Driving up on the outside, Spicy Moneymaker is making a move into 2nd position. Kick'em Jenny is 3rd. Then we have Busta Wacka Dragon Spy toward the inside. Off stride on the outside. Then is Swan Hefe, the big favorite. Swan Hefe jumped it off, and it's all Banker's Grace turning for home. Banker's Grace, the battle's on for second. Spicy Moneymaker outside of Kick'em Jenny. And then we have Bustaminda Goin' Spy closing toward the inside, but Banker's Grace blew him away. Banker's Grace by about 8 lengths. Bustaminda Goin' Spy got up for second. Tighter for third there between Kick'em Jenny and Spicy Moneymaker, 158-4. Number 9, Banker's Grace was first. It's a photo finish for the rest here. Also going to be a steward's inquiry concerning the start for the number 6 horse. You're looking at the start of the number 6 horse, Wonderful, concerning the fair start rule. Judges will be making sure that the number 6 horse did receive a fair start according to the fair start poll rule. Hold all tickets. Again, there will be an inquiry concerning the start with number 6.
Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. The Cisco Kid,
T-shirt toss coming up from the winner's circle.
he drink whiskey, Pancho drink the wine. He drink whiskey, Pancho drink the wine. We met down on the border Rio Grande. We met down on the border Rio Grande. Eat the salted peanut.
93251, 9325 and 1. We're playing the Cisco Kid victory song. Winning driver Scott Cisco in the winner's circle with Banker's Grace. Her first start in a couple of years. She goes right to the Gulf Shores winner's circle. 5-year-old daughter of the great late banker Volo is owned by Geraldine Rowland, trained by Dan Rowland. It is her 4th career win. Banker's Grace, a big-time winner here tonight, 158 and 4 the winning time. Again, winning driver, Scott Cisco. As a result of the steward's inquiry, the stewards have found that the number 6 horse Wonderful was within the fair start poll at the start of the race, so did receive a fair start under the fair start poll rule. Again, number 6 declared a fair starter under the fair start poll rule in race number 4. Nine, 3, 2, 5, and 1. The top 5 numbers again for the 50-cent high five. 9, 3, 2, 5, 1. Race number 5 will be coming up next on the program. Post time in 15 minutes for the 5th race. There are no changes. Race 5 offers win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, 10-cent superfecta, and 20-cent pick 5 jackpot wagering. That's all coming up in race number 5. The results of the 4th race now official. Race 4 official. Here are the payouts in the 4th race. Number 9, Banker's Grace returned $11.20, $6, $3.80. Second, number 3, Boosta Minda Goin' Spy, $6.20 and $4. Third, number 2, Spicy Moneymaker, $3.40. $2 exact is $77.40. 50-cent trifecta is $73.95. No winners in the high 5. We have a carryover for race number 9 in the high 5. Here's the order of finish. Number 1, Fun Pack 5. 2, Spicy Moneymaker 3. 3, Boosta Minda Goin' Spy 2. 4, Swan Hefe 7. 5, Kick'em Jenny 4. 6, Wonderful 9. 7, Mio El Valentine 8. 8, Model Good Look 6. Number 9, Banker's Grace was the winner. Again, the winning time 1:58 and 4. Kearney Insurance race replay completed. There's a look at your photo finish for the 3rd position there In race number 4 tonight, there was no doubt about the winner again. Race number 4, a big-time winner. It was number 9, Banker's Grace, who paid more than $11 to win. It was her first start in about 2 years, and it was a very nice win for Banker's Grace, the daughter of Banker Volo for Team Danger Farms, Jerry and Dan Rowland, Scott Cisco, the Cisco Kid, in the sulky. All right, we're moving on here to race number 5 on this evening's program. Condition trot nominators is 6,000 level. And the top selection for me here is going to be number 5, Peanut Butter Falcon, my horse of the night selection. The reigning horse of the year in Minnesota harness racing is 19 for 26 lifetime. 19 wins out of 26 starts. Record money season in the Minnesota program last year with just shy of $137,000 earned, almost every dollar of that here at Running Aces. Again, horse of the year last season in Minnesota. Peanut Butter Falcon is my horse of the night. Scott Cisco will try and double up as he had that nice win for Team Danger Farms there with Banker's Grace in race number 4. Second pick here, I like number 3, Willamar Spark. She's a classy mare and has a history of doing well racing against the boys as well. So no slouch, Willamar Spark. And she has started off with pretty good credentials so far. 2 seconds at the fair at Cannon Falls in 2 starts. And I think she has a shot here. Again, she can do it against the boys. I've got her picked in second. I like number 2, Poco Loki as well. Was very sharp in the qualifying race. Made a nice move to the front. It was a eye-opening move and held on to be third. And that was the first start for this one over the track and for the season. And I thought it was a decent start in that qualifier for Poco Loki. Plano will drive. Number 1, Big Daddy D comes in, and it's for Team Bertrand, the trainer, and Captain Casey. Casey Leonard will drive, draws inside, was racing out in Virginia at Woodstock and doing quite well. Last time out, an impressive third, beaten only a length in 2 minutes flat, shows 57, 58, even some 55 lines further down racing at Dover Downs. So the number 1 horse definitely should be on the radar here as well. 5, 3, 2, and 1 for me. Peanut Butter Falcon, horse of the year, is my horse of the night. Steve Lake is on the 1, Big Daddy D, 1, 5, 3, and 4. And Frank Drucker is on the 5 as well. Peanut Butter Falcon, 5, 4, 3, 1. Don't forget, race number 5 kicks off tonight's Pick 5, 20-cent Pick 5 jackpot wagering. The horses for race 5 are headed to the track. Here's the field for tonight's 5th race. Start of the Pick 5 jackpot. Number 1 is Big Daddy D, owned by Dave Dobbleman, trained by Rick Bertrand. Driver is Casey Leonard. Number 2 is Poco Loki, owned by Ulf and Susan Holm Johansson. Ulf trains, and Luke Plano, Cool Hand Luke, is the driver. For 3 is Willamar Spark, owned by Jeannie Marcus and Jay DeLong. Justin Amphenson, the trainer. Rick McGee in the bike. Number 4 is Braggin Bliss, owned by Set the Pace Racing, trained and driven by Nick Rowland. Number 5 is Peanut Butter Falcon, the reigning horse of the year in Minnesota, is owned by Jerry Rowland, trained by Dan Rowland, with driver Scott Sisko. And rounding out the field, it's number 6, Talismano, owned by Ron Reddick-Zucchi and Jesse Pacheco, trained by Jesse Pacheco. The Bobcat, Dean McGee, is in the sulky. That's the field for tonight's 5th race. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes till post. Post time in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Post time at just over 1 minute. Just over 1 minute till post. The starting gate is moving to position. It's your last call to wager. Last call for race 5. There at the gate. Gates rolling. Field lining up and moving in. The current favorite on the board is number 5, Peanut Butter Falcon, who just clicked to 3-2. Second choice right now, 2-1, is number 3, Willamar Spark. Third choice at 5-2 is number 1, Big Daddy D. Field is in motion. The gate swings around the turn. They're just over 1/8 of a mile from the start. Six pack of trotters on gate. Gate swings into the backstretch, and the gate's picking up speed. There they go. There, off and trotting, Braggin' Bliss had the first call, but Peanut Butter Falcon strides up on the outside and looks for the lead. And toward the inside, way in that third position into the first turn is Poco Loki. Way in good order in fourth, right there is Big Daddy D. In front of Willamar Spark next, and the early trailer in the field is Talismano. Field is covered by about 7.5 lengths as they trot toward the opening quarter. On top of the field by almost 2 lengths is Peanut Butter Falcon, the reigning horse of the year in Minnesota, has them at the quarter-mile post in 29-1. Peanut Butter Falcon and the Cisco Kid on top by 1.5 lengths as they make their way in front of us for the first time. Riding the pocket position in second is Downtown Nick Rowland and Braggin' Bliss. A close-up third is Poco Loki. Tipping out and coming on from fourth is Big Daddy D. Then we have Willamar Spark who'll pick up that cover, and also joining the flow from the back of the pack is Talismano. Now the field is covered by just 6 lengths. They're halfway home in 1 minute 2/5. The second quarter was slow and 31-1, and they were into the wind. Now they race down the back stretch. And it is, with the lead still, Peanut Butter Falcon getting a challenge from Big Daddy D on the outside, who's 3/4 of a length away. Still right there getting the pocket ride is Braggin' Bliss in the third position. Outside with that cover, Willamar Spark is in a good position fourth. Then toward the inside, racing in fifth, it's Poco Loki. The trailer remains Talismano. Three-quarter time was up in 1:29-1. Third quarter, 28-4. Peanut Butter Falcon at 8-5. It's his race to win or lose. Has the lead turning for home. In the pocket is still Braggin' Bliss. Up on the outside, Big Daddy D. Then toward the inside, Poco Loki. On the far outside is Willamar Spark, but it's all Peanut Butter Falcon with his A game tonight. Peanut Butter Falcon by 2 lengths in 1:57.3. Bragg and Bliss was second. Tighter for third, maybe Willamar Spark on the outside. Check that. Willamar Spark. 5, 4, 3, and 1 posted. 5, 4, 3, and 1 posted.
Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. The Cisco Kid was a friend of
Once again, we're playing the Cisco Kid for winning driver Scott Cisco. We're going to be tossing from the winner circle a t-shirt from the winning connections as well here in the winner circle for race 5 tonight. The reigning horse of the year in Minnesota Harness Racing, Peanut Butter Falcon. Now a 4-year-old son of Quality Kemp, owned by Jerry Rowland of Sandstone, Minnesota. Trained by Dan Rowland. 2 wins tonight for Jerry and Dan Rowland. 2 wins tonight for the Cisco Kid, driver Scott Cisco. Peanut Butter Falcon, 1:57.3 tonight. It's official. Race 5, official.
outlaws had a pin down at the board. Cisco came in blasting, drinking port. Cisco came in blasting, drinking port.
Here are the payouts for tonight's 5th race. Winner number 5, Peanut Butter Falcon, 520, 320, 260. Second number 4, Bragg and Bliss, 420, 240. Third number 3, Willamar Spark, 220. The $2 exacta paid $17.40. 50-cent trifecta, $10.30. 10-cent superfecta, $4.57. The 50-cent pick 3, $16.75 on 4, 9, and 5. And tonight's early pick 4 returns $19.90. 1, 4, 9, and 5. Here is the order of finish in tonight's 5th race. Number 1, Big Daddy D was 4th. Number 2, Poco Loki was 5th. Number 3, Willamar Spark 3rd. 4, Bragg and Bliss 2nd. 5, Peanut Butter Falcon the winner. Number 6, Talismano 6. Top down, it was 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6 on the bottom. Featured race tonight is up next. It's the Jonas K Race of the Night coming up in 15 minutes. The Open Trot going for $15,000. Kicks off tonight's $3,000 guaranteed late pick 4. The late pick 4 pool will be well in excess of that $3,000 amount. It starts in race 6. No scratches, no driver changes in tonight's late pick 4. Up next is your race replay, sponsored by Kearney Insurance of Forest Lake. All right, checkmark winner for yours truly, and also Frank Drucker there in race number 5. Christmas in May, because $5.20 was an absolute gift payoff for Peanut Butter Falcon in my eyes there in tonight's 5th race. $5.20 on top. The exacta return $17.40. The trifecta $10.30, and just under $5 for a dime in the super. Frank Drucker had the superfecta in exact order. On we go to the 6th race. It's the Jonas K race of the night tonight, the open handicap trot, or the open trot, I should say, because it was an open draw. $15,000 purse. I'm on number 3 here, Escaper. The best open trotter on the grounds here at Running Aces last season. Had 8 trips to the Running Aces winner's circle, and he's in top form right now. He would be 2 wins in a row. He crossed the wire first in his most recent race in New York at Yonkers Raceway, was disqualified. Tight quarters in the first turn. He crossed over from post 8 to take the lead. Tight quarters, and they called him for interference, disqualified him. But Escaper in very, very good form right now. Maria Alvarez barn. The trainer is Harold Herrera, and the driver is Rick McGee, and I think they have to try and beat the top open trotter from last season, number 3, Escaper. I'm going to go with 3, 4, 1 as my numbers. No superfecta wagering here in race 6, so go for the trifecta 3, 4, and 1. Bring over the money. The richest Minnesota sire trotter, the Hall of Fame Minnesota trotter, is he just picked up his first career win. He's on the cusp of $500,000 in career earnings, again, as the richest Minnesota sire trotter for Katie Horvat. Dean McGee drives. Also, like number 1, Iron Sharpens Iron. You got the Cisco Kid, again, for Danger Farms Connections, Jerry and Dan Rowland. Every one of these horses in this field, talented, and you could make a case for. Chapelet was one of the horses that was tied last season with Over the Moon for You, with 15 wins as the winningest horse in harness racing last year for many weeks. Chapelet was tied with those 15 wins as well, as you can see on the program. He's no slouch. Luke Plano drives that one. And BP's Lucky Star, you got Mooney Swenson for trainer Rick Huffman. He is still a current track record holder here at Running Aces. A very good field for the open handicap trot up next. It starts late pick 4, 50 cent. Late pick 4 wagering, guaranteed pull, and let's take a look at Steve Lake's ticket. 2, 3, and 5 to kick it off. Then in race 7, 2 and 4. In race number 8, we have 3, 4, and 6. And spreading out in race number 9, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a $24 ticket there for 50 cents. In the late pick 4, it all starts right here with the open trot, the Jonas K Race of the Night, up next. Thank you. Trotters for the open trot, the Jonas K Race of the Night, lining up for the post parade. Number 1 is Iron Sharpens Iron, owned and trained by Dan Rowland, driver Scott Cisco. Number 2 is BP's Lucky Star, owned by Rick Huffman and Brenda Levetensky, trained by Rick Huffman, driver Mooney Swenson. Number 3 is Scaper, owned by Roddy Boy Forever Racing Stable, trained by Harold Herrera, Rick McGee in the bike. Number 4, Scooby, Bring Over the Money. Joshua Horvath, the owner, Katie Horvath, the trainer, the Bobcat, Dean McGee driving, Bring Over the Money. And rounding out the field is number 5, Chapelet. Debut here at Running Aces for Chapelet, owned, trained, and driven by Luke Plano. Feature race field, they'll be at the gate in 5 minutes. Again, race number 6 starts tonight's late pick 4. Post time in 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. One minute. The starters calling for the feature race trotters. They're headed toward the Heartland Standardbred Seal starting gate. Last call to wager. Field arriving at the gate. Once again, the race of the night at Running Aces this season is sponsored by the biggest value in Minnesota harness racing breeding, Jonas K. The gate's rolling. From the inside out, we have Iron Sharpens Iron, BP's Lucky Star, Escaper, Bring Over the Money, and Chapelet. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Talented, star-studded field for the featured open trot, ready for action. There they go. And they're off and trotting in a perfect line. BP's Lucky Star gets the first call for the inside. Bring Over the Money is fast away out in the center. And in between horses, Escaper gets away in good order and surges up now to take the lead. As they head into the first turn, Escaper takes the lead. On the outside, Bring Over the Money is going to press the issue from second. Getting away in the third position, headed to the quarter is BP's Lucky Star. Dropping in next, Chapelet. The early trailer is Iron Sharpens Iron. They check in at the quarter mile mark in 20. 28-1. Bring Over the Money took the lead from Escaper. Not content to sit in the pocket is Slick Rick McGee, who's right back out and moving to retake the lead with Escaper right at the 3/8 mark. Escaper's back on top. In the pocket now is Bring Over the Money in the second spot. Racing along in third position as they head on to the turn is BP's Lucky Star. Waiting no longer, Cool Hand Luke pulls the trigger on Chapelet. First over on the outside from fourth and 3.5 lengths off the lead. And the trailer in the field is Iron Sharpens Iron, halfway home in 58 seconds even. Down the backstretch, 29-4 in the second quarter, 3/8 of a mile left to go, and Escaper, the one to catch here. On the outside, closing up from second, Chapelet is going to be the big challenger as they race on toward the far turn. Back there in third position is Bring Over the Money. BP's Lucky Star gets underway on the outside from fourth, and the trailer is still Iron Sharpens Iron. Chapelet a short lead, passing three quarters in 1:26-4. Third quarter, 28-4. Escaper's not done yet. Escaper digs in on the inside, and their noses apart as they get set to turn for home. On the inside, Escaper. On the outside, Chapelet. Charging up third on the outside as they come for home is BP's Lucky Star. It's Escaper and Chapelet coming to the wire. Chapelet gets the lead. Chapelet goes on to win it. Chapelet over Escaper, then BP's Lucky Star, 155-3. Top three numbers posted on the board in race 6, 5, 3, and 2. Top three numbers, 5, 3, and 2.
At the store, choke on the smoke. Tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. Help me forget that this world is so cold. I don't even know what I'm chasing no more. Tell me what I want, just keep searching on. It's never enough, cup after cup. I wouldn't get one if I could find a flaw. In the car, and I put that on my mama. And my car, talking about some drama. I swear there ain't no time for women on the coma. It's see the you're the coma. Man, I just wanna go flex. Gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with the squad, and I'm smoking up a check.
And we're playing a little Post Malone, Go Flex. It's the winning song for winning driver Luke Plano. Cool Hand Luke headed back to the Gulf Shores Winner's Circle in the Jonas K race of the night tonight. The open trot goes to Chapelet. Chapelet is an 8-year-old by Chapter 7, owned, trained, and driven to victory by Luke Plano. 35th career win for Chapelet here in race number 6 tonight. Time 1:55 and 3/5. Again, that's the 35th career win for Chapelet. It's official. Race 6, official.
And I'm stone cold with the flex with the squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Man, I just wanna go flex. Gold on my teeth and on my neck. And I'm stone cold with the flex with my squad, and I'm smoking up a check. Doing all of this, it just don't make a difference. I'm just talking to the ones that listen. I come with the heat, man, I swear I'm never missing. And I'm still the same, and I swear I'm never switching. Knowing all of this, it just don't make a difference. I'm just talking to the ones that listen.
Here are the payouts in tonight's featured 6th race. Winner number 5, Chapelet, returned $540, $280, $240. Second was number 3, Escaper, $220 and $210. Finishing third was number 2, BP's Lucky Star, $280. At $2 exacta, paid $11 even. The 50-cent trifecta, a 10 spot, 50-cent trifecta, $10. Here's the order of finish. Iron Sharpens Iron was 5th. BP's Lucky Star 3rd. Escaper 2nd. Bring Over the Money was 4th. Chapelet the winner. Top down, it was 5, 3, 2, 4, 1 on the bottom. Coming up next is race number 7 tonight. No changes. 7th race starts a late pick 3. Post time is in 14 minutes for race 7. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Kids Coloring Contest winners are Penelope, Logan, and Sienna. Again, congratulations to Penelope from Harris, Logan from Lino Lakes, and Sienna from Schaefer, tonight's Kids Coloring Contest winners. Please report to the front desk to claim your prize. Feature race tonight goes to Chapelet for Luke Plano, owner, trainer, and driver. Very, very impressive victory there for Chapelet. Going up to battle with Escaper around the final turn. Both of those horses putting in a huge effort, but Chapelet able to get the upper hand late to get the victory in 155 and 3/5. All right, on we go to race number 7. Starts a late pick 3 tonight. No scratches, no driver changes. Just note in race number 9, add Lasix for number 6, Tutto Bene. Top selection for me here in race 7 is the number 2, Next, who was very, very impressive in the 3-year-old qualifier here at Running Aces and won it by 5 lengths going away. Just very, very sharp. Final quarter, 28-4. This horse, 8 for 12 at 3-year-old season last year with 3 wins. And just an excellent form off of that qualifier coming in. So looked very, very sharp. This filly by Sumstar Somewhere for the Blackfoot Farms and Casey Leonard trains and drives. For second, I went to the 7 here. Cruising the clubs for Jeff Ryan. Thought this horse raced well with a victory despite a break at the start at Cannon Falls. Came back to race nicely and hold on for the win there, or get up for the win, I should say, right at the wire. And then qualified very evenly, but looked very comfortable in the qualifier here at Aces in 158-3, final quarter 28-3. You got Scott Cisco in the bike, who already has 2 wins tonight. I like cruising the clubs on the exacta here. We'll go for number 4, Fox Valley Quincy, to get a part of it. Nice qualifying win for this one. Gate to wire, won it by open lengths. That was at Springfield, Illinois, in 1:59.3. Brett Ballinger trains. Brady J also has 2 wins already tonight. And we'll throw in number 3, 10K OBO, Nick Rowland, trainer driver. Racing fairly evenly as of recent in Woodstock, Virginia, and prior to that at the Meadows in Pennsylvania, including a win in the last 5 starts for 10K OBO. Think definitely could be a part of the top 4 here at the finish. I'm going to go 2, 7, 4, and 3. Steve Lake with 2, 4, 3, and 6. And Frank Drucker 4, 2, 5, and 1. Again, pick 3 wagering starts here for the late pick 3 in race 7. The horses are heading onto the track for race 7. Here's a field for tonight's 7th race. Start of the late pick 3. Number 1 is Veda, owned by Maria Alvarez, trained by Harold Herrera, the driver Rick McGee. Number 2 is Next. Next is owned by Blackfoot Farms, trained by and driven by Casey Leonard. Number 3 is 10K OBO, owned by Debbie Phillip, trained and driven by Nick Rowland. Number 4 is Fox Valley Quincy, owned by Craig Rhodes and Jim Ballinger. Brett Ballinger trains. Brady Jensen, Brady J in the bike. Number 5, Letitia, owned and trained by Ed Snyder with driver Dean McGee. Number 6 is SB Karamia, owned by Susan and Ulf Holm Johansson, trained by Ulf Holm Johansson. Luke Plano has the lines. And rounding out the field here is number 7, Cruisin' the Clubs, owned and trained by Jeff Ryan with driver Scott Cisco. That's your field. They're on the track. Post time in 5 minutes. Pulse time in 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Post time at just over 1 minute, just over 1 minute to race 7. The Heartland Standardbred Sales starting gate is moving into position. It's your last call to wager. Last call for race 7. They are at the gate. The gate's rolling. Favorite on the board currently is number 2, Next with Casey Leonard. Second choice at 3-1 is Next Door. Number 3, 10K OBO with Nick Rowland. 7-2 right now for number 4, Fox Valley Quincy with Brady Jensen. They're lining up and moving in behind the gate. Gate swings around the turn. They're just over 1/8 of a mile from the start. Seventh race pacers all lined up. They're in the backstretch now. The gate's picking up speed. There they go. And they're off and pacing off stride at the start when number 3, 10K OBO. And firing out for the early lead is Next. Has company, though. On the outside is Fox Valley Quincy. Those two battle for the lead. Looks like Next is going to have command as they round the turn headed to the quarter. Looking to angling from second is Fox Valley Quincy. Away in the third position is Veda as they head to the quarter. Settling down to be fourth and dropping in is Cruising the Clubs. Further back in the field, we have Letitia, followed by SB Karamia, and after the miscue, the trailer in the field, 10K OBO. The quarter was in 29-1. And on the front with the lead, an easy lead for Next and Captain Casey. Casey Leonard and Next lead it as they race out of the second turn toward the half-mile juncture. Fox Valley Quincy found the seat in the pocket, racing in second. Then in third position as they round the turn, it is Veda. In front of Cruising the Clubs in fourth. Still back there in fifth is Letitia. Then we have SB Karamia, and it's going to have to be another night for 10K OBO, who is the gapped out trailer. The halftime was in an even minute. The second quarter was in 30-4. A big breather there. They've got just about 3/8 of a mile left to go, and Next has the lead. Next by a length and 3/4. Trying to tighten into that pocket. Second is Fox Valley Quincy on the move on the outside. Here comes the Cisco Kid with Cruising the Clubs charging up from fourth to third. Now second on the outside is Cruising the Clubs. Also tipping out and looking to come on at a big price is Veda. They're at 3/4 in 1:29-2. Third quarter in 29-2. Turning for home. Next has the lead and starts to open up. Has it by 3. On the inside in second is Fox Valley Quincy. And then we have Cruising the Clubs. And on the outside, Letitia is closing late. But Next has the lead. Next won it by almost 5. Fox Valley Quincy was second, 156-3. Two, 4, 7, 5 posted. The top four numbers here in race 7, 2, 4, 7, 5. Back to the winner's circle in tonight's 7th race, number 2, Next. Next, the race winner, 3-year-old filly by Some Star Somewhere, owned by Blackfoot Farms, trained by Casey Leonard in the stable of Terry Leonard. Casey Leonard, Captain Casey, the winning driver. Very sharp win here, 156-3. The final quarter in 27-1 for Next. One start, one win this season for Next.
True artists don't chase noise.
Here are the payouts. Race 7, number 2 next, return 320, 210, and 210. Second, number 4, Fox Valley Quincy, 260, 260 again. Third, number 7, Cruisin' the Club, 720. $2 exact, $8.60. 50-cent trifecta, $17.35. 10-cent super, $12.74. Here's the order of finish in tonight's 7th race. Number 1, Veda, 6. Number 2, Next, the winner. Number 3, 10K OBO, 7. Number 4, Fox Valley Quincy, 2. Number 5, Letitia, 4. Number 6, SB Karamia, 5. Number 7, Cruisin' the Clubs, 3. Top down was 617, 24, 53. Up next is race 8, 50-cent daily double wagering coming up in the 8th race in 13 minutes. Kearney Insurance sponsored race replays up next. The horses are making their way onto the track for tonight's 8th race. Here are the trotters for tonight's 8th race. Start of the daily double. Number 1 is SV Medwin's Boy, owned and trained by Jenny King. The driver, Rick McGee. Number 2 is Buy Me a Mercury, owned by Dale Hine and Royal Roland, trained and driven by Nick Rowland. Number 3 is Go Have Fun, owned by Brady Jensen, Ken Stauffer, and Kathy Desert, trained and driven by Brady Jensen. Number 4, Come and Gate It, owned by Sarah Solheid and Brian Deachin and Kelly and Darren Ron, trained and driven by the assassin, Brian Deachin. 5 is Omaha Storm Chaser, owned by Wilda McDaniel, trained and driven by Justin Van Otterloo, Baby Justin. 6 is Rush to the Bank, owned by Jerry Rowland and Vicky Rush, trained by Dan Rowland with Scott Cisco, the Cisco Kid. And rounding out the field is number 7, Almar Spicy Talk, Joshua Horvat, the owner, Katie Horvat, the trainer, Mooney Swenson, the general, is the driver. That's the field for race 8. Again, starts the daily double in 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to race 8. Handicapping selections here. I went with number 3, Go Have Fun on top. Brady J will look for his 3rd win on the program. Also trains this one. Looking for that first win of the season, but had 7 wins last year and 17 times in the top 3 last season, making just shy of $90,000. Also faces easier competition out here at Running Aces, has been racing out on the East Coast. For second, it went to number 6, Rush to the Bank. Very impressive qualifier, winning it by a neck, charged to the wire. Very, very sharp in that qualifier. Rush to the Bank, former Horse of the Year in Minnesota as well, for Team Dan Rowland and Jerry Rowland. We'll go to number 2, Buy Me a Mercury, for 3rd, and the 7, Almar Spicy Talk, for 4th, 3627. Steve Lake, 3467, and Frank Drucker, 5124. Good luck here in race 8. Pulse time at 2 minutes to 1 minute. Starter calls for the 8th race field. They're headed to the gate. Horses have reached the Heartland. Standardbred seal starting gate. Gates rolling. Trotters lining up and moving in. We've got a field of 7 here to kick off tonight's late daily double. One more race on this evening's program. The 9th race will feature high five wagering. Don't forget to join us on Tuesday night for Dollar Night racing here. 7 o'clock post time on Tuesday nights. Thursday night, we'll have racing again at 6 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, all summer long at Running Aces. Off stride is number 1 SV Medwin's Boy. The 1 is on a break. Resets. They're in the backstretch. The gate's picking up speed. There they go for race 8. And they're off and trotting and fast away from out on the outside of the track is Rush to the Bank, who rushes up to go for the lead and away quickly as well. Into the first turn is Go Have Fun, who gets a good seat there, right there in the second position. Headed to the opening quarter, Buy Me a Mercury is next as they round the turn. And then we had Come and Gate It and Buy Me a Mercury in the third and fourth positions, and then Omaha Storm Chaser, followed by Almar Spicy Talk, and after that, miscue before the start, SV Medwin's Boy. The quarter time was in 28 and 4. Up on the outside, looking to take the lead from Rush to the Bank, goes Go Have Fun, and Brady Jensen, the 1-5 favorite, lands on top as they wheel toward the half mile. Now it's Go Have Fun on top, right there, nose to helmet. In second is Rush to the Bank. Then it's a gap of about 2 lengths back as they round the turn. Back there in the third position is Come and Gate It, but moving around and coming on from fourth and quickly moving up is Buy Me a Mercury, who's now all the way up to challenge for the second position. The half was in 58 and 1. Down the backstretch they go. Go Have Fun now by only a half a length. Buy Me a Mercury is on the outside challenging at 7 to 1. They're stride for stride as they head out of the final turn, and Buy Me a Mercury looks to take the lead. Go Have Fun is going to have to try and fight back from second position. Back there in third now, Rush to the Bank, and then Come and Gate It. And now they pass 3 quarters in 127 and 1, and Go Have Fun retakes the lead. Buy Me a Mercury on the outside stalls now in second position, and then on the inside, Rush to the Bank is there. Further back to Come and Gate It. Then we have Omaha Storm Chaser. Further back to Almar Spicy Talk, and way back to SV Medwin's Boy. They're coming to the finish, and Go Have Fun, as advertised, will win it for fun tonight. Go Have Fun by 5 at the wire in 156. Buy Me a Mercury is second, and rallying late for third, Come and Gate It. Number 3, Go Have Fun, posted first. Number 2, Buy Me a Mercury, posted second. Photo finish for third and fourth. Hold all tickets. 3-2, and a photo. Third was number 4, Come and Gate It. Fourth was number 6, Rush to the Bank.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up! It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets, trying to consume some skirts for the eve, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked select on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want to bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers on.
Once again, we're playing Regulate. Top of the charts tonight here at Running Aces. A driving triple, a hat trick for Brady J. Brady Jensen, the winning trainer and driver. But number 3, Go Have Fun, who delivers as the heavy favorite here. Go Have Fun is a 5-year-old daughter of Cadabra, owned by Brady Jensen, Ken Stauffer, and Kathy Desert. Brady Jensen, the winning trainer driver. 3 wins tonight for driver Brady Jensen. Go Have Fun. A winner for fun tonight at Running Aces in 156. 10th career win for Go Have Fun.
Warren G had to regulate.
It's official.
I laid all them busters down, I let my explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on NATE.
Here are the payouts in tonight's 8th race. The winner number 3, Go Have Fun, paid $240, $210, and $210. Second number 2, Buy Me a Mercury, $420 and $360. And third number 4, Come and Gate It, $420. At $2 exacta was $9.20. 50-cent trifecta, $10.30. And the 10-cent superfecta, $5.25. Here is the order of finish in tonight's 8th race. Number 1, SV Medwin's Boy, 7. Number 2, Buy Me a Mercury, 2. Number 3, Go Have Fun, the winner. Number 4, Come and Gate It, 3rd. 5, Omaha Storm Chaser, 4th. Number 6, Rush to the Bank, 5th. And number 7, Almar Spicy Talk, 6th. Top down was 7, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. Let's check that. Number 1, SV Madden's Boy, 7. 2, Buy Me a Mercury, 2. Number 3, Let Go Have Fun, the winner. 4, Come and Gate It, 3rd. 5, Omaha Storm Chaser, 5th. 6, Rush to the Bank, 4th. 7, Almar Spicy Talk, 6th. 9th race is up next. High Five Wagering, 50-cent High Five Wagering. A little bit of a carryover coming in from race 4 to the 50-cent High Five in race 9. Do note, number 6, Tuto Bene, add Lasix. Number 6, Tuto Bene did race with Lasix all the way through December of last year. and is going back on Lasix tonight. Add Lasix for number 6. Okay, your Carney Insurance race replay and your photo finish from race number 8 being shown now. Your winner was number 3, Go Have Fun. The heavy favorite comes through and gets the job done for Team Jensen. Brady Jensen, winning trainer and driver. 3rd driving win on the program tonight for Brady J, and the 2nd win for Team Jensen in race 8. Go Have Fun, had fun, won it for fun in 156. That was the 10th career win. Congratulations to all the connections: Brady J, Ken Stauffer, Kathy Desert. And your exacta return $9.20, 50-cent trifecta $10.30, 10-cent superfecta $5.25. 9th race is up next, featuring high five wagering. I went with the number 4 horse on top, Mark 1027. This is one of my favorite horses. There's a good 6 or 7 or 8 horses that I love to see back here at Aces year after year, and Mark 1027 is one of those. Just a classy old gelding, 12 years old now. He started off his campaign 2 for 2 at Cannon Falls, and he just keeps on ticking. He's just a nice, honest pacer, mid-condition level, but he just keeps on going, and he is one of my favorites. So Mark 1027 on top for me. Next door, number 3, I'm a Scolger, certainly has a chance. Definitely, this is a class advantage for a horse like I'm a Scolger, who generally races up in the tougher class levels here at Running Aces. So the 4 and the 3, 3 and the 4, definitely top picks for me. Underneath, I'm going 2, 5, and 8. We've got high five wagering here, 50-cent high five wagering in tonight's 9th race. So 4, 3, 2, 5, and 8 for me. Steve Lake going with the 5 on top here. The 5 is the top pick for Steve Lake, Captain Carmel, 5, 3, 4, 2, and 1. And he did use the 2, 3, 4, and 5 in his pick 4 ticket. Frank Drucker going with a 2 JP Jetty here, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 1. So different opinions in terms of our top selection in here, but definitely fairly wide open. But to me, the 3 and the 4 are a little bit of advantage horses for me. JP Jetty, great at the fairs as well, and looks sharp right now. Definitely one to use on your tickets, and I've got him picked in 3rd. 4, 3, 2, 5, and 8, wide open for 4th and 5th as usual if you're playing the high 5. Good luck here in race number 9 to close out opening night here at Running Aces for 2026. Thanks for being here. Be back here with us on Tuesday night for Dollar Night Racing. On Tuesday, 7 o'clock for the first race. Thursday night racing, 6 o'clock. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. There will be a Pick 5 carryover, Pick 5 jackpot carryover tonight. There are no live tickets for a single winner in the Pick 5, so there will be a jackpot carryover going into Tuesday evening. And the horses are on the track. Pacers for race number 9, High Five Wagering. Number 1 is Nowhere Creek, owned by Sarah Solheid and Brian Deachin. Brian Deachin in the bike. 2 is JP Jetty, owned by QKS Racing, trained by Quentin Schneider, the driver Mooney Swenson. Number 3 is I'm a Scolger, Dave Hannis and Luke Plano, the owners, trained and driven by Luke Plano. Number 4 is Marky Mark, Mark 10, 27, owned, trained, and driven by Brady Jensen. 5 is Captain Caramel, owned by Jim Ballinger, trained by Brett Ballinger, with Casey Leonard, Captain Casey aboard. Tuto Bene adds Lasix back tonight. Number 6, Dean McGee in the bike for Jesse Pacheco and Ron Reddick-Zuki. Sullenbergers, number 7, owned and trained by Jack Bannett, Nick Rowland, the driver. Dustin the Others is number 8, owned by Gerald Haynes, trained and driven by John Anderson. And number 9, Love is Blue, is owned by Gary and Kay Rath and trained and driven by Gary Rath. That is your 9th race field with High Five Wagering. 5 minutes until post time. Ladies and gentlemen, the results of tonight's Sunday Soul Survivor contest. We have a perfect card winner, Doug Hine. $500 jackpot winner tonight in the Sunday Soul Survivor on opening night. Gets all the races exactly correct with the winner, Doug Hine. A perfect card tonight in Sunday Soul Survivor. $500 prize. Congratulations, Doug. Please report to the front desk within 5 minutes to claim your prize. Doug Hine, Soul Survivor winner tonight. 5 minutes to claim your prize. Ninth race Pacers in behind the starting gate. They're 1/8 of a mile from the start. Off stride was number 2, JP Jetty. They're off and pacing, and it's Mark 10, 27, and I'm a Scolger who fire out as a team. Then we have Nowhere Creek toward the inside, away quickly in third position. Looking angle in fourth position as they race out of the turn is Sullenberger. Then we have in fifth Captain Carmel. Further back we have Tuto Bene. Then we come back in the field to Dustin the Others, Love is Blue, and after the miscue, JP Jetty. They arrive at the opening quarter-mile mark, and the time is up in 27 and 4/5 seconds. Making the top was I'm a Scolger, who fended off Mark 10, 27, and that one gets the pocket trip behind as they pass us for the first time. It's I'm a Scolger with the lead over Mark 10, 27, racing in the second position. As they make their way out of the turn, Nowhere Creek is there in third. Dropping in that fourth spot was Sullenberger. As they head toward the half-mile juncture, they continue that way. Further back is Captain Carmel, and now gapping out after that is Tuto Bene, looking to move around and come on after that. Dustin the Others, Love is Blue, and still back to JP Jetty. The half was in 56 and 4. Second quarter was in 29 down the back stretch with about 3/8 of a mile left to go. The boss up top is I'm a Scolger, as Plano will try to double up on the program. Right there in the pocket is Mark 10, 27, and Brady J is looking for a grand slam. Definitely has a shot from here. 3/4 in 125. Nowhere Creek continues in the third position, followed by Sullenberger next and Captain Caramel. They set to turn for home. I'm a Scolger still has the lead from the pocket. Here comes Mark 10, 27 to challenge Marky Mark down the center. Takes the lead in the shadow of the wire. It's Mark 10, 27 taking command. Coming to the finish, Mark 10, 27 will win it. Mark 10, 27 over I'm a Scolger, Captain Caramel, and then Nowhere Creek, 153 and 2. Number 4, Mark 10, 27 was first. Photo finish for second and third. Four three 519 posted 43519.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up!
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G.
Once again, we're playing Regulate. It's an opening night grand slam for defending Running Aces champion driver Brady Jensen. 4 wins on the program, 3 for Team Jensen. Mark 10, 27, Marky Mark does it again. He's a perfect 3 for 3 now in his 12-year-old season. 153 and 2 tonight. A very sharp victory for the 12-year-old son of Upfront Brad. Owned, trained, and driven to victory by Brady Jensen. Mark 10, 27 does it in race 9. 4-3, 5-1, and 9.
They going straight down for pound. They wanna wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I let my explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks
And the results of tonight's ninth race are now official. Race 9 official, number 4, Mark 1027, paid $5.60, $3.220. Second, number 3, I'm a Scolger, $3.40, $2.40. Third, number 5, Captain Caramel, $2.20. $2 exact is $17.80. 50-cent trifecta, $11.95. The place pick all, $6.90. High five, $399.85. Pick 5, the jackpot carryover, $594. The daily double, $6.80. That's a $2 price. 50-cent pick 3, $3.15. Late pick 4, $9.12. Multiple winners tonight in the 20-cent pick 5. So again, there is a jackpot carryover just under $600 for Tuesday night. The payout for 20 cents in the pick 5, $22.02. Here's the order of finish. Race 9, number 1, Nowhere Creek 4th. 2, JP Jetty 8. 3, I'm a Scolger 2. 4, Mark 1027, the winner. 5, Captain Caramel 3. 6, Tuto Bene 9. 7, Sullenberger 7. Number 8, Dustin the Others. 7, Sullenberger 6. Number 8, Dustin the Others 7. Number 9, Love is Blue 5. Top down 482 139 67 5 on the bottom. That concludes the live racing tonight here at Running Aces. Simulcast racing, of course, is available 7 days a week, afternoon and evening, here at Running Aces in the race book. Casino action here going 24/7 at Running Aces. We'll be back with live racing again on Tuesday night. First race at 7 p.m. We'll see you then.